Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be here because today I'm going to start filming my weekly reading, and in this video I wanted to try to finish some books which I started, and the first one it would be Hidden Pictures by Reculak. And I want to tell you that it's really interesting story, and I actually don't know why I just stopped reading this one, but I heard tons over the positive reviews on this story. A lot of people just said emotionally that it's really cool thriller and you really need to read it because the mystic level is also very great. So I began this story probably some months ago and I actually stopped it. I don't know why. So I read 13% and I think that now I'm just gonna to take it and start reading because I'm really interested in, like, is it worth a hype, because a lot of people really said that it's a wonderful story, and if you like this story they just give you a list of other books which you need to read. So actually I will read this on my Kindle, and I just wanted to try to finish this one for a couple of days because I think that the story is really interesting. And on Kindle edition I also have the pictures which the boy just draw, and which just makes scare our main character. In the story we have the main character, a girl. She's after the bad habits, the bad moments in her life, decided to try to improve her life, and she asked about the job, and her friend just offered her a job of a babysitter for the 5-year-old boy in a wonderful family, and she of course agreed for this one. And when she came to the family she understood that the couple is okay, they are normal, they are so busy, and most of the time they are really angry about something, but they just emotionally things from the work day. And in some moments the main character girl, she started to understand that something wrong with the boy, because in one moment she started to draw some strange and horrible pictures with some people, with dead people, with other moments, and she started to think that probably something go wrong in this family, and probably the boy was a witness of the killing a lady. So let's start reading, let's start have our weekly vlog, because I actually don't know how many days I will read Reculak, but also I wanted to try to finish another book which I just started. So actually let's start reading, let's just have fun with the book of Hidden Pictures, and I hope that I also would be a person who will be in a group of people who enjoy this story so much, and I will just say about this one to everybody. So let's start our weekly vlog. So yesterday I finished the story, and I actually couldn't just split it up with the story for doing other things. Yesterday I had an off day, and it was really cool to spend 3 or 4 hours with the story, because actually it was reading so fast, and I really didn't expect that I will finish this in one day, because the story really involving, the mystery was really great. And most of the time I, like a person who like detective and thrillers, I love to guess who was guilty, what's going on, what happened with the people, who the victims, were they right, and so on. So actually I think you know these feelings if you like detective and thrillers. And in this story was really interesting to be with the main character Melody, because she is really great. I really love her. She is so careful to the child. She was so enjoying a character for reading without any other big problems, without any other moments when she is crying and saying that everything is so bad. Yeah, her past were really horrible, because she was really successful person, the sportsman, and in one moment just everything just stopped to be like this one, and she was in depression, she used drugs, a lot of medications and other moments, and it was really sad to read about her past life, to read about what happened with her. And I think that the author had a great idea to show her like this one, because I felt really moments to care about her. And it was really great, because most of the time it's so important to have a really great character for you. And if you actually enjoy the story but you actually don't like the character for you it would be not so pleasant. For me, all the story was great because the story was interesting and the character were great, and actually all characters were really great, and they had and give you more interesting moments in the story. So actually most of the moments thought that these moments which happen with Melody and which just she can see and hear just happened with her, and I thought it was something in her head, like she is mad or a bit crazy, or because she used a lot of drugs, she had bad moments with her mind, something like that. So I actually wasn't sure that she told me the true story, and actually I was really interesting to be in the story, so that's why I read it so fast, because the idea to put the ghost there was really interesting, because actually I didn't expect a lot from the story, and I knew that I wanted to read this one, and I tried not to read a lot of reviews or watch a lot of reviews about the story. Actually I just knew the full theme. So yeah, also I want to say that it was a really great idea to put the horrible and scary pictures in the book, because they give more tense, they give more horrible moments, and most of the time I had the scary moment for myself just during the watching the pictures. So actually I have questions after the finishing the story about the mystery moments, about the ghost, about how the ghost just appeared, and why it's just appeared. It was understandable, but how the ghost did some moments which connect with the boy, and why, and so on. Actually I have still questions after the finishing the book, so that's why I put 4 stars out of 5, and actually I really enjoyed the story. And yesterday after the finishing this, I just go to Kindle for putting there another book of Jason Reculak, because I can understand that the author is really cool for me. I really love the lines, the atmosphere, the mystery, the secrets which happen in the past and which we can see in the present, and why we have some moments in the present. It was really cool. So I have a new book of the author, and it's the last one at the wedding. So it's also the novel, and actually I wanted to start this in the nearest time, because I'm just enjoying the style of writing. I think that in this week I also try to finish another story which I started. Yeah, I hope you remember that I wanted to finish some book which I started. This video would be really a good punch for me to finish them. So the first one I finished. It was really cool, interesting, and I remember that I started at 13% yesterday. So actually the next book which I started, and I actually don't know why I put away 2, it's the Radleys Haig, and the story really interesting for me. I read here 52 pages, no, 53 pages. So, and I stopped at the Bella Lugosi chapter. Actually I don't know what number of the chapter, because we don't have numbers here, we just have some names or just some phrases there. So actually 50 pages is not so small quantity of pages which I have read. So actually I don't know why I put it away, because I remember that in my traveling I remember that I really enjoyed the story, because the story connect with the vampires in our reality, how they try to be sociable with the people who live now, with the internet, with some problems which have society. And also it was really fun to understand that parents of the families, they try to be vegetarian, they try not to use meat or blood, they try to be more confident that they are just people, not vampires. Of course they had the secret, but they don't want to say something to their kids, and the kids actually don't know what's happened. But happened something bad, because the boy from her class, from her school, from the party, he decided to go from her. He decided to stalk her, and actually in one moment he decided to kiss her, and he wanted to try to make some violence on her side. And actually, as I understood, she bit him. And also I have here some leaves from my traveling, from the trees. So, and they're really cool here. I have some memories about my traveling and my vacation. So actually I wanna to be on vacation again. So actually it's so cute. It's really cute because I have it in my book and I wanna leave it here. So yeah, let's just start reading. Let's just enjoy the story. And today I have a working day. I don't remember I told you or not. So I will work today at home. So I hope that in some breaks I will have moments to read it, because I have a big wish to continue to read this one, because I don't know, I just talking to you about the story and I'm just having in my head the question, what the fuck, you stop reading this one, because it's really enjoyable. It so sounds cool. So let's continue reading, let's continue doing the work. And also I wanted to make a list in my notebook today. I have my notebook which I used for books which I have on my Kindle, because I have a lot of, more than 100, I think around 200 books which I downloaded on my Kindle. And actually I most of the time write here the list of what books I have. But yesterday I understood, when I just tried to put a tick near with the hidden pictures, I understood that I don't have this in this list, because I had more books after making this list. So I need to refresh this list. I need to do another level of this list for having attention what books I have. So that's why let's start the day. Let's finish my wonderful coffee, continue reading books. So yeah, let's go reading. Good morning guys, after 2 days, and I want to tell that I finished the Radleys. So actually I have a problem today with my voice. I actually don't know what happened, and we have a such gloomy day today. So actually it's so dark everywhere, and actually I hope that everything would be okay. So what I wanna tell, so I have my morning coffee, I have a book here, so, and I wanted to tell you what's going on in the story, because I really enjoy it. I really feel myself like in a movie. And actually I like it because it's not ordinary, and we have a lot of secrets, we have a lot of skeletons in the closet, we have a lot of great characters here, so I really enjoy it. So if you didn't pay attention to Matt Haig's The Radleys, just try to read the first pages, and I'm sure that you will be involved in the story like me. So my cat wanted to be with us, so he's so cute, he's so fluffy. Say hi to everybody. Okay, so let's continue to talk about the Radleys. What I want to say, I really love the idea of the author to put our mind in the story about the family who are vampires, but actually they don't want to be them. They don't feel themselves like vampires anymore because of the some horrible things which happened in the past. And the mom, she decided to start to be a vegetarian without using any blood, without biting any humans. She and her husband just decided to live like ordinary humans, with the work, with profession, with the cars, with house, with the wonderful white fence, with the every moment saying hi to the neighbors, and trying to live like ordinary people, also because they wanted to be not sleepy in the daytime. So they try to live like everywhere's neighbors, and actually you can understand that the first time that they are vampires. I really enjoy the moments when in the beginning we can understand that they're actually vampires, because they have breakfast, they have ordinary cup of coffee, they have ordinary cereals for breakfast, if you say about kids, and actually all seems like natural, like in every family. But in the other moments you can understand that something wrong, and after some period you can understand that yes, they're vampires, and they don't want to actually to show everybody who are they. And the big problem of this family is that the mom decided not to tell kids who are they naturally, who are they from the born moment, why they are like this one, and why they feel so bad, because kids, they are teenagers and they feel so sadly about everything. They most of the time itching, scratching, they all the time have a feel of hunger, they want to eat a lot, and after the dinner they just continue to have this hunger, and they don't understand what's going on. But mom all the time said that you're just growing up, you just need some energy, and that's why your body need to eat a lot, have some vitamins, and blah blah blah. So actually I really enjoy this story, and I really was a mess when reading the moments in the different chapters. We don't have chapters here, it's like a new small episode from the vampire's family living, about their lives, about their habits, hobbies, and you just involving in like a new day and just can understand what's going on there. Actually, I had a mess because of, in most of the time, I couldn't understand what's going on, because it seems like we had like a period which we hadn't seen, hadn't read, and the author just took you in the one moment of the people's life and can show what's going on next, how they feel and what they're thinking about. I think that this was the main minus for me, because most of the time I can't see the full story, the full thing of what's happening. And actually it was a bit sadly, because I put this book 4 out of 5. I think that 4 out of 5 is really great, but for me the beginning was like the excellent story for the 5 stars, and I was really enjoying what happened there. Also, I love the idea showing different kind of vampires, like vampires of vegetarians and vampires naturally, who just using different blood, because here they use different blood, and it's really cool. So the story is really cool, it's interesting, but I have some moments which just disappointed me, and I think that if it would be more faster, more moving, more interesting in the middle of the story, it would be really easily 5 stars. But it's a 4, it's a great, it's highly recommend to you. If you didn't read Matt Haig, I think that it would be a really great story for starting with, because for me it was a new author, and I, like you, decided to meet the family Radleys and understand, do I love Matt Haig's books or not. And I now think that yes, and also on my shelves I have another his story, The Humans, and I think that probably next year I will take it, because it's also connect with the people, with humans, with their ability and habits. Actually this video is really cool. I just read 2 stories which I pushed away some months ago, and actually don't know why, and actually through reading I don't understand why I just pushed it away, why I didn't want to read these stories, because Hidden Pictures was so mystic, interesting and atmospheric, it was so gothic, and in some moments it was so shivering and scary, and it was really great reading for the fall, especially when you have the weather like me today, the rainy, the gloomy, and so on. Also the Radleys family, it was really a wonderful idea to meet with the author by this story, because it was really fast moving, interesting, with interesting theme, how to be a normal in the different society of different people, and they different abilities, hobbies and other moments. Anyway, in the comments I will wait in your ideas about these books which I have read in this video. Have you read them, or maybe you plan them in the nearest future? What about the Matt Haig? Have you met him with other books, or just you started to read him from another books? I will just interested in what book you have read, what do you like, and actually tell me about what books you're reading now, because actually I'm in the process of choosing a new one. Thanks for watching this video. Bye!